What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mr. Gray live show. I'm your waxily cartoonist, Mr. Gray, and I'm going to be your creative pilot as we journey into imagination land right here on the shiny whiteboard. Do you see my laser beam attached to my head? I was shooting off secret aliens. If you're wondering why there's a laser beam attached to my head, a super deadly laser beam, stick around for the next hour. You're gonna find out, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw cartoons in a simple step-by-step process right here on my whiteboard. Super shiny. If it's your first time joining the Mr. Gray live show, what's up? We're glad you're here. You can do one of two things. You can either A, get your pencils, markers, crayons, jelly. I feel like I've said jelly, but we're gonna go with jelly. You could draw along with me, or you can get your popcorn, ice cream, snickety snacks, and you can just sit back, hang out, and watch the show. But I do highly suggest you draw along with me. It's super fun. You're gonna have a blast, and there's lasers, so you should definitely draw along with me. But before we start the show, let's find out what tonight's theme is and find out maybe why there's a laser on my head. Let's go to Producer Rosie. Producer Rosie, why is there a laser on my head? That's right, tonight's theme is sharks with laser beams attached to their head. That's right, everything tonight on the Mr. Gray Live Show, we are gonna be learning how to draw sharks like this guy and this guy with laser beams attached to their head. So, before we get into the show, we are streaming right now on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. So if you are trying to talk to me, I'm actually looking at comments on Facebook, but Producer Rosie is seeing all of your beautiful comments. So if you're on YouTube, Periscope, or Facebook, continue to type, continue to put your theme in, and we will make sure that your theme gets put into the show. And if you're wondering what the heck is that, you guys decide what we draw. And last week you decided sharks with laser beams attached to their head. So that's what we're drawing. So make sure throughout the show you put in your theme, and at the end we're gonna spin the whimsical wheel of whimsy, and we're gonna let fate decide. So let's get into this, and let me shoot this shark away with my laser beam. Pew pew! You see that? That was a double laser thing, shoot, fight thingy. I have no idea. I've lost my mind. Let's get together and draw sharks with laser beams. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. All you need is a piece of paper, a marker, a pencil, whatever you like to draw with, and let's draw our first shark with a laser beam attached to his head. Let's start right about here with one nice squeaky eyeball. And I do apologize if my laser beam destroys the set. It is a super powerful laser beam, as you can see, and it is incredibly real. So, all right, once you have your first eyeball, draw a nice straight squeaky line. That's right. Once you got your first eyeball, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun with eyeballs tonight. We're gonna draw big eyeballs and little eyeballs, because if you wanna make your cartoon a little bit wonkier and a little bit sillier and just a tad bit crazy, just make one eyeball a little bit bigger than the other. Then let's go here to the nose and just put one straight line. Everybody can do that. And then that is gonna curl right into his happy little cheek, face, mouth. Okay, so once we have our giant head for our shark, all you have to do here is go like that. And you know what? It looks like I may have drawn a little bit too high on the board today, so if y'all don't mind, we're probably gonna have to give this shark a nice tiny fin. So let's see how far we can go. I'm gonna take a guess. How's that? All right, we're getting thumbs up. There we go. That is our tiny fin, and let's go ahead and put a sideways capital M. That's right, you see that? That's just an M. Super simple. And then you're gonna take this line, connect it over here. Guess what you're gonna do with it? That's right, you're gonna go over there with it. Then, what you wanna do is we're gonna go right here, the middle of the mouth, and we're gonna do one big giant line all the way over here. Ready? Just like that. You see our shark? Do you see our silly little shark? And what we're gonna do in the back is we're actually gonna add the fin. And just do a little V. And then you're gonna repeat the same shape right here. I'm gonna connect my line like that. All right, so now let's start blocking in the rest of our shark with the laser beam attached to his head. So for this, you're just gonna do a V. Everybody can do a V, right? Little rounded V. You can't see, let's do 2 teeth here. Now, I think we're at the point where we can switch to our thinner marker and start adding some details. So I do suggest that if you want to give your character more character, all you have to do is add different line thicknesses. So let's go ahead and first off, of course, make this a cool shark with laser beam on his head. And then let's have him looking off like, ooh, I'm gonna shoot that with my laser beam. It doesn't even know. Let's go ahead and put in a little nostril. And now, most sharks have a different underbelly. So let's go ahead and do that. That might look like a scary line, but I promise you, you're just following the contour of the body. And then, right here, add the 3 lines so they can breathe. And I'm gonna go around and add my texture dots. If you've ever joined the Mr. Gray Live show, texture dots are where it's at. All right, so now you're probably all asking yourself, what the heck? I clicked on this link and it said sharks with laser beams attached to their head, and there is 0 laser beams in this cartoon right now. Well, let's do it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a laser beam right here. So draw a slightly curved line, and that is gonna go into a straight line. And I do not know why I'm talking this way, and I do apologize. But I am also happy you're here, the Mr. Gray Live show. This is a shark with a laser beam. All right, so most of our laser beams is gonna have a 2-cylinder shape situation going on. So before we draw the second, you're gonna draw a mini one, that same shape. We're repeating the same shape, but smaller. Just like this. See that? And then we're gonna round off the front. And then go ahead, round this part off. And if you ever want to just sit back and wait and see where I'm going with it, because you're like, Mr. Gray, I don't know what the heck you're doing. There's our laser beam. And then let's strap it onto his head, just like that. And you know what? If it's not convincing enough, you can always just go ahead and write laser right there on the shark. And if you guys are loving this, this shark with his laser attached to your head, please share it with everybody right now. Help spread the Mr. Gray Live show all around planet Earth. And you'll be doing me a favor. I'll love you forever. And everybody will get to see this super silly shark in the meantime. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead, add some slobber right there. And that's gonna be our first shark with a laser beam attached to his head tonight. Don't forget to sign your masterpiece. And let's go ahead and get camera 1 back on my super awesome laser beam. Do you see it? Do you guys see it? Did I say laser 1? I meant camera 1. Do you guys see my laser beam? Look how real it is. Picked it up at Home Depot. Apparently they sell lasers now. Who would have thunk? If you're just joining us on the Mr. Gray Live show, welcome. I'm Mr. Gray. I'm a cartoonist. I make super awesome coloring books like this one right here. And up until like a week ago, I have stickers. You can get these QuickDrawMcDrew.com or Amazon.com. They're super silly, like this laser beam. I hope you guys are having fun. We are here every single week at 7 o'clock. And shout out to everybody on Periscope and YouTube. Like I said in the beginning, producer Rosie is looking at all your comments. So if you want to put your themes in, I'm not going to see your comment. But if you really want to talk to me and you're like, I have to tell you what happened to my kitten, go to Facebook. I got Facebook right here. I can see that somebody just said, rest in peace to Mini-Me. You see that? So if you're on Facebook, I see your comment over there. And I hope you guys are having fun. We're drawing all sharks with laser beams attached to their head. And if you know the reference, you're amazing. You guys ready for another one? How much time we got? A lot. Let's get into this. Oh man, this is a good one. Sometimes it's sad to have to erase them. But sometimes you gotta say bye. You gotta say bye. All right, you guys ready? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get your pencils, your markers, your papers. Let's do this together, this next one. And don't forget, guys, I love to see your drawings. Send it to me on Facebook. If you don't like Facebook and you're watching from YouTube or Periscope, you can always email me, QuickDraw McDrew. Send me your drawing, and I'll put it on my website with everybody else. Who's ready to draw sharks with laser beams attached to their head? I know you are. We're getting raised hands. Raised hands? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And don't forget, guys, to put your themes in throughout the show. So whatever you want to see me draw, as long as it's not a copyrighted character like SpongeBob or Mickey Mouse, it's got to come from your imagination. Let's do a funny one. Let's start right here. This is going to be a funny one, guys. And girls. And gals and gents. So when I got this request from you guys, I'm like, how am I going to draw all sharks with laser beams on their head? But then I thought, maybe they're not all on their head. Maybe some of the sharks don't understand how laser beams work. This guy did not, so let's keep going. Once you got your line coming off your eyeballs, you're just gonna round this right into a mouth. And if you ever wanna make your cartoon look happier, ooh, I just saw my laser beam. Pew! You guys see that? Look at that. Is it in there? Is it sweet? Okay, you just end it with a cheek. If you've ever watched SpongeBob, you always see that he has nice big old cheeks. And then now I'm going to teach you how to draw a super simple mouth. Ready? All you got to do is loop it like that, and here's the best part. Here's where the magic happens. That line makes a tongue. Mind blown. Watch out for the laser, guys. And then you're just following the shape of that. And then go ahead and color in the inside of your shark mouth. Shark Week. All right, let's go here and add a little eye thingy above the left eye. Okay. Okay. Now, let me show you the shape. The shape of this shark is actually going to be a circle. You're like, what? Guess what? When you draw cartoons, you can make it any shape you want. That's the beauty of cartoons. And you know what? Looks like we're going to be struggling with the fin all night. Let's go ahead and make another shot in the dark. Are we good? We're getting thumbs up. I'm killing it. 2 for 2 with the shark fin. And you guys remember my favorite thing to do with a shark is cut out the shark fin. All you got to do is add a capital W or capital M, whichever way you look at the glass. And then bring it back down to yonder. And then this line, you're going to pretend it's going through here. I'm actually going to bring that down a little bit lower. Just like that. Now, here's where we make this shark incredibly silly. We're going to go from here. Shut the front door. We did not just make a circle shark. Yes, we did. And then here's what we're going to do. You're going to draw a sideways number 11, just like that. And then we're going to repeat the same type of fins all night with these sharks. So you guys are going to get really good at it. You're just going to be the best. Oh yeah. Get that nice squeak action going. And then connect this bottom fin. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Well, we gotta, you know what? Let's add some character. Ready? It's all in the eyes. Let's make them cross-eyed. You see how this whole entire drawing just changed? That is my favorite thing about drawing cartoons, is no matter how simplistic your drawing is, life lives in the eyes. They brought the whole thing to life. Okay, let's draw a little fin. To do that, that's all you gotta do. That is all you gotta do. Let's draw our 3 little gills. That way he can breathe, all weird like. And let's go ahead and add his little teeth. Now this is the part of the show where I switch to my thinner marker, and you guys know why. It's because I'm adding some extra detail. Thank you guys for the wonderful, wonderful comments. Alright, so this shark has it strapped to his nose. I'm actually going to switch back to my thick marker real quick. And let's just color that in. And if you know somebody who loves, if you know somebody who loves sharks, why don't you go ahead and share this with them right now and say, hey, look at what I just saw on Shark Week. Not only will you be funny, you're also going to be relevant, because I think Shark Week is happening. If it's not, well, I just look silly. And there we go. Look at our laser. This laser isn't on his head. It's on his nose, because this shark doesn't know how it works. And let's go ahead and write laser Just like Mr. Gray's laser. It says laser on it. That way, if you were mistaken with, what is that? Is that a battery on his nose? No, it's a laser beam. And if you're wondering why in the heck is Mr. Gray drawing laser beams attached to sharks' heads, that's because you guys told me to draw this last week. And if you're wondering how the heck do you do that, I don't have your phone number. All you have to do right now in the comment section, say, I want you to draw dolphins, Mr. Gray. I want you to draw dolphins and giraffes mixed together. And we're gonna spin a wheel at the end of the show. It's called the Whimsical Wheel of Whimsy. And we're gonna let fate decide. And let's go ahead and finish this with your signature. And that is how you draw a shark with a laser beam attached to his head. Tonight's theme is what I just said. Sharks with laser beams attached to their head. I hope you guys are having a blast. If it's your first time here, welcome. We are glad to have you. We are all about creativity, positivity, and as you can see, a whole heck of a lot of silliness. So I do encourage you guys to draw along. It doesn't matter if you're 5 or 90. Everybody can draw, and that's what the Mr. Gray Live Show is, to remind you that yes, you can draw. It's simple shapes and numbers and letters. That's all it is. Obviously, it's not realism, but some would beg to differ. That's kind of how I see the world. So I would love to see your guys' drawings. Make sure to message me on Facebook, send them to me, and I will post them on my website, which is QuickDrawMcDrew.com. Same as this. Pew pew. I hope you guys are having fun. I have a blast every Wednesday. That's right, we're here every single Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And again, if you're on YouTube and you're on Periscope and you're commenting and you're like, why are you not responding? Tonight I am looking at Facebook. So pop on over to Facebook. Ah, hot. They don't tell you laser beams are hot. Oh, look at that. If I go into the shade, you guys see my laser beam better? Look at how cool. It's totally real. It's hot to touch. All right, you guys ready? I am all over my board today. Mr. Gray forgot how to walk. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, this is another one I don't want to say bye to. Guys, don't forget, right now, and girls, start throwing in your themes. What would you like me to draw next Wednesday right here on the Mr. Gray Live Show? What is it? What do you want me to draw? Dinosaurs? How about blueberry men and women? Maybe you want me to draw princesses or mermaids or mermaid princesses. Anything except, you know, the one with the ears, circle ears, or the one that is something you clean dishes with. Those ones I can't draw. They don't come to you. It just came to you, didn't it? Okay. You guys ready to draw along with me? We are about to draw sharks with laser beams attached to the head. Next week, draw raccoons in the modern workplace. Speaking of which, I recognize that name. You better be drawing sharks right now with laser beams attached to your head, and I expect to see it at the end of the show. You know who you are. Expect to see it. All right, here we go. Let's do this. You guys are having fun. We're having fun. Sharks with laser beams attached to their head. And thank you, Periscope. I see the hearts. You guys are the sweetest and kindest. And I can see it way over there. Way over yonder. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's draw. What am I drawing? Oh, that's right. Sharks with laser beams attached to their head. Here we go. Give me camera 2. Are we on camera 2? Let's do this. We're going to attack this one differently. Are you ready? You guys are going to be like, I don't understand. That's it. Draw a horizontal line. Once you have that line, go ahead and curve it. We are drawing this one very differently. And you're like, Mr. Gray, stop it. I don't understand. You're scaring me. Just follow me. Another curved line. Okay. Now you're like, oh yeah, listen to that squeak. There we go. That's a shark with a laser beam attached to your head. It's art. You have to see it. Okay? Raccoons. I want the raccoons. Well, you know what, Kelly? You could throw in a suggestion right now. Maybe it's princess raccoons. Okay, from here, just a little bit of an eyeball. Once you have your first eyeball in there, don't do anything else except another straight line. And then, right out of here, a big eyeball squeezing out of there. That's right. Everybody just wants raccoons to win. We can do all raccoon themes. End it with a cheek. Does anybody see where we're going with this one? This is a silly one. And then, shove that right into there. That's right. Let's make this one cross-eyed. My name is Larry. I used to be a frog. Let's put a little tooth here. Oh man, that just upped the silliness factor for Larry, the half frog, half shark. And don't forget, if you're on Periscope or YouTube, that very unknown website that nobody knows, we are seeing your comments. So if you have a theme that you want me to draw next week, go ahead and shout it out, right? Meow. All right, here we go. You guys ready? We're about to do the fin again. Are we going to go 3 for 3? Or is Mr. Gray going to get cut off? Here we go. We're getting thumbs up again. It would want to make a joke, but I might make a fool of myself, so I'm not going to. Okay, let's do the cutout. You guys remember capital W, capital M, whichever way you see the glass of water. Bring that straight down. Do you guys see what we did here? We squished the shark head through the laser beam strap. And then you're gonna bring this over here. And then, this is where it really heats up. You're gonna do that. And then, you know what? Actually, I think I was gonna say some sharks, but I think all sharks have that little random weird triangle fin in the back. Let's go ahead and add that little weird triangle fin on this one. At least we can say, hey, we did one of them correct. And then let's go back here. And don't forget, guys, if you want to share this right now and put hashtag Shark Week, I would not be against it. As a matter of fact, I would be for it. Somebody send this to TLC or whoever the heck makes Shark Week and say, hey, you guys are wasting your time in that ocean. These should just be on live streams where Mr. Gray is drawing sharks. Okay, let's do one of those. And then I'm gonna mirror this same shape, so if you just mastered this, which I know you did, because you're all professionals. Look at that silly shark. Then all you have to do right here in the center of the body is draw a rounded V. Now, this laser beam, it's gonna be a little different, because he's a little different. Okay? Then let's draw the inside. Whenever I draw shapes, what's the word I'm looking for? Shapes. I have no idea. I can't even think of the word I'm thinking of. If it comes to me, I'll explain what I was gonna say. All right, now remember what we did with the last couple laser beams? We're gonna draw a smaller laser beam right here. It sort of looks like a ham. If you have my coloring book, my food one, that looks like my ham. Hammy ham ham. And ostrich princess. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I am going to switch to my thinner marker, and I highly suggest that you switch to some form of a thinner line weight, because we're going to add some detail. First of which, we're going to add our 3 lines for the gills. Then we're going to add some, you know, just random circles, because it's a laser. And those could be buttons, or maybe that's where you plug in your stereo. Let's go ahead and just write laser on here. Just in case. How many of you people spell laser with an S or a Z? I hope laser isn't with a Z. Pretty sure it's an S. I'm getting that, I don't know, face. Does anyone really know? Nobody knows. Okay, I'm just gonna add some lines here. All right, so now to make it look like something is squished into this, let me show you a little breakdown here. Let's go up, let's go over here. Here's what you can do. No, let's go here. We got a lot of space here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna give the illusion that this thing is squeezing the shark. So let's say you were drawing a person, and this was I don't know, their pants, right? That's their little booty. That's their legs. Like, let's just say that's their lower half of their body. That's their pocket. If you want to make it look like their shirt is tucked in, you curve these lines like that, right? So now it looks like the shirt is shoved in there. So we're going to apply that same method to here, and you just want to make sure you go the right way. Since the body's going that way, you want to do them that way. If you did them the other way, it would just not make sense. And then same here, now I'm gonna go the other way. So see, now, just with adding those couple lines, it looks like that's smashing his face in there. That's all it is. That's all cartoons are simple little lines that change the entire piece. And I just dropped my marker. Oops, did you guys hear it? It fell to the ground. Let me fix that. All right, so now let's go around and add some texture dots. This just gives it a little bit more pizzazz. You could add some bubbles, just circles. And if you want to, you can add some motion lines. I know we didn't add any motion lines in the other one. You can add some ones like he's swimming really fast. He's got somewhere to be. And lastly, don't forget to sign your masterpiece. And that is how you draw a shark with a laser beam attached to his head. Look at that silly guy. I hope you guys are drawing along with me. Are you? Are you? Who's drawing along with me? Raise your hand. I don't see anyone raising their hand. So, then again, I don't see any of you, but I wish I did. I hope you guys love the show. If you do love the show, please share it right now with everybody you know who loves sharks or cartoons. And, you know, help my dream become a reality. And in turn, we'll have more awesome, silly content like these wacky, wacky sharks. Hello, Periscope. Show me that you're listening. Let me see some hearts. I see some hearts. I see you over there. I can't see you, but I see your pink hearts. And they're over. Give me one more heart. They don't love me, Facebook. I hope you guys are having fun. Did I say that? I say that probably 100 times throughout the show. Do you want to know why? Because this show is specifically designed to bring the imagination out in all of us, and it's meant to be a place to have fun. So if I ask you a million times, I'm just really concerned. I want to make sure you're having fun. And if you're not, you know what would make you have fun? Probably if we were drawing your theme. So put your theme in right now. What do you want me to draw next week? Flowers? Could be flowers. Anything you want. Put it in there. And we'll do it. You just learned something new. That's what the show's all about. Who's ready to draw another shark with a laser beam attached to the head? Everyone say bye. If you guys want to take screenshots, I know people have asked that before we say bye to this guy. You are more than welcome to take as many screenshots as you want. I do not want to stifle your joy. 3, 2, 1. That's all you get. Okay. I remember the first time somebody asked me that on Periscope. Can I take a screenshot? And I was like, who says no? That's why I'm here. To provide happiness and joy. And if that screenshot provides you joy, then who am I to say no? You guys should see this board. There's a lot going on here. Before we get to the next drawing, Producer Rosie, can you show them my collection of awesome stickers? I just released awesome stickers. They are available right now on QuickDrawMcDrew.com. Look at all those silly guys. So, if you love stickers, these are awesome. They can be outside for like 5 years. Super durable, made of vinyl. And I'm super partial, but they're the best stickers ever created on planet Earth. That's an actual quote from myself. So you know it's legit. Let's get those stickers out of here. And those stickers don't even know how to... Those stickers don't know how to land on the board correctly. They do not. They are just floating away. All right, you guys ready? Superhero tigers. I love it. I love it. No? Okay. Producer Rosie's yelling at me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready to learn how to draw a shark with a laser beam attached to his head? We're gonna do a funny one. 3, 2, 1. Let's learn how to draw this laser beam. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna approach this one very differently. Ready? This is your most important line. So make it as straight as possible. I know mine isn't straight, and there is nothing wrong with that. Because remember, guys, there is no such thing as mistakes in art. Let's go ahead and curve that. Okay, so now we're just making a giant cylinder here. Oh, yeah. Let me go a little slower for that. Did you guys get the full squeak action going on there? I hope so. Okay, you guys remember what we did with all the lasers? This is a giant, giant laser. So right here, just a curved line. And I'm not connecting, by the way. If you see these little spaces, there is a little gap here. Now, I'm gonna add another one in here. And you guys see how wonky my cylinder is? That's okay, because it's a cartoon and it doesn't have to be perfect. So don't kill yourself, okay? Now we're gonna round this off. Round this off. And if you guys notice, I like to approach the outside of the shape itself first, and then I like to go in and do that. Yeah, that was a good squeak. You know what? Let's just spend some time on this laser. Let's write laser. And I'm gonna do all block letters here. Laser. Laser. And since we're spending time on this laser, I'm gonna switch to my thinner marker and I'm gonna add, I don't know, some circles here. Those could be buttons. Maybe a little shadow on the inside here. You know what you could do? If you ever want to do sheet metal, all you have to do is this. Actually, similar to what's going on here. You see the sheet metal work I did on this laser? Here's what we're gonna do. Just kind of vary it. Nope, that's okay. That's an oopsie moment. I'm gonna erase that, but you want to follow the curvature. That was a little too. Okay, you know what? Mr. Gray is just failing all sorts of right now. What you want to do though is follow the curvature of your cylinder. You see, even Mr. Gray makes mistakes constantly over and over. It's okay. We're having fun. And you just want to change the way. You know what, let's just go ahead and go right through laser. That might look cool. Let's do it here too. Right, and then here's my favorite part, is what I like to do is all these corners, where all these meet, you do little dots. And look at that. Look at what we're doing. Sheet metal. It works. It's a cartoon, you know? It works. Your brain believes it. Okay, now that we just spent all that time on the laser, let's add our shark. We are approaching it differently on this one. You're probably wondering, where the heck is the shark? Oh, just you wait! Stick around, and you'll find out right now. Right here, an eyeball. And then before you draw the next eyeball, here's what we're gonna do. Just like that. Add a second eyeball right here. And then, all right, I'm gonna do this next piece in 2 stages. Oh man, it is like, what is it, a full moon tonight? We got some extra squeaky going tonight. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that. All right, you ready? Straight line, and do a little smile. Does anybody see what we're doing? I hope you do. Right about here, let's draw a fin. You guys should be pros at the fin. Now right here, draw a tongue. That's right, a tongue. And then a straight line. Now this straight line is gonna follow this straight line. And here's another trick. If you're ever trying to draw a straight line, let's say you're going down vertically or horizontally on your paper, don't stare at the line, stare at the edge of the paper. And just make sure you are parallel with that line. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna stare at this line as I draw it. So I'm just making sure that my hand doesn't go up or down, it stays parallel with this line. So I'm not even looking at my hand drawing. And that way, you are as parallel as you can be. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this into a fin. Maybe like that, maybe curled up a bit. There we go. And if you guys love my super silly cartoons, don't forget I have 3 awesome coloring books on Amazon. You will love them, I promise. They're just as silly. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add straps. Let's add another one here. Shout out to Periscope, I saw those hearts. I just got a glance. All right, so I'm not gonna color these in. I know you guys are important people and I don't wanna waste your time. And I never would waste your time. Let's go ahead and just do this. But if you're at home, color that in a nice, rich black. And then I'm gonna switch to a thinner marker and we're gonna add some detail. Let's make him silly. So let's draw 2 lines curving upwards, up yonders. And we're gonna cross those eyes. Now let's go ahead and add his little nostril for his nose. And here's what we're gonna do for this lower part. Oh, and if I didn't tell you guys, I have already switched to a thinner marker. It's very important to switch to a thinner marker if you want to give your character more character. So here's what we're gonna do. This is a shark out of water type situation that we got going on here. And I'm just gonna get wonky here with this water. Just like that. And this, I think this song always makes me dance. It's so old school. It's like super old school. Like over a century ago, probably. Let's add some gills. All right, do you guys remember the trick that I just showed you on the last one? Well, you can also use it for things that are getting smushed, but make sure you follow the correct perspective. So if you're way over here, picture this is the center dot and the horizon line. No, I'm getting too complicated. Just do this. Just go the opposite way. Now it looks like it's smushing his skin a little bit. And then let's go around and add some texture dots. And if you wanted to get really silly, you could add 2 little teeth. And lastly, to polish this guy off, do not, I repeat, do not forget to sign your masterpiece. And that is how you draw a shark with a giant laser beam attached to his head and body, because you guys told me to draw this last week and I had to play around. I could have just made them all attached to their head. We had to be silly with it. And I advise you to do the same thing, because guess what? Imagination is never dead. It lives in all of us. Sometimes it just goes into a very heavy coma-like state, but I promise you it's there, and regardless of your age, gender, is that all of them? Age and gender, that's it. Whatever you are, your imagination is there. It's somewhere here. I don't know where it lives in the body. It could be the heart, but I would say it's in the funny bone. Was that good? That felt good, but I don't know if it was good. Maybe good? You know what I want to ask you guys? Are you having fun? I hope you guys. I see some of you are laughing so much that water's pouring out of your eyes, like waterfalls. That could be dangerous. You might need to go to the hospital for that. Silly laser beam. Thanks, Periscope, for the hearts. Hey! No. He's a silly cartoon. Okay, how much time we got here? We have 15 minutes left on the Mr. Gray Live show. Let's get rid of this one. I know we don't want to say bye, but let's get rid of him anyways. Another tip, don't be afraid to throw away your drawing and start all over. You want to make sure that you don't become possessive over your artwork. You can't ever get that attached that a little drop of water ruins your day. Just let it go, draw another one. You're an artist. Draw. You can draw all the time. Anytime you want. Even in school, but you didn't hear that from me. So I said it really fast. Okay. You guys ready to draw a shark with a laser beam attached to its head? I am. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Okay. This, I know what we're gonna do. Let's get crazy. Let's just get physical. All right, you guys wanted laser beams, sharks with laser beams attached to their head? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. So you're gonna start with a circle. Once you got your circle, let's go ahead and put in the... What's going on? Did someone come into the studio and put on extra squeaky stuff? Let's add a big eye here. I think so. Straight line over here. All right, this one we are gonna give it a excuse me. We're gonna give it a wavy little mouth. He's like, ooh, and end it with a cheek. And then let's go over here to the eye thingy. And then right here, straight line just like that. All right, here we go. This is what it's all about right here. We did it. That's like 5 times the charm today. Don't forget, guys, don't forget to share this. Hashtag Shark Week. Your friends will love you. Okay. Also, does anyone know if it really is Shark Week? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure it is Shark Week, though, because Full Moon Friday, close enough to cause squeakiness. Interesting. Okay, so I actually thought of something earlier today, and I laughed to myself. I chuckled while I was sipping my English tea, and I said, huh, how come nobody ever gives a shark a bottom... Wait, what's it called? Overbite, underbite. Here's a shark with an underbite. Come on now. What is this? His mom or dad was a gator? I don't get it. Alright, let's go ahead and draw our fin here. Sort of looks like the magic school bus. If it were a shark. Alright, you guys remember this capital M, capital W that we put here up in the fin? Let's go ahead and do it in this fin. Oh! You guys don't know it, but I just caught the cap. And it was amazing. There we go. And then, you're gonna go halfway, stop, and then we're gonna put that weird triangle fin that sharks have for no apparent reason. Maybe it helps them turn. What do I know? Sharks are gonna be protesting tomorrow. Okay, let's draw the back fin. Back fin's gonna be the same for the top and bottom. Again, I'm sure sharks would disagree with that. How dare you say that my top fin is like my bottom fin? All my fins are different. You don't know nothing, Mr. Gray. You don't know nothing about my fin. It is. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she? Stevie Wonder stuck in my head for no reason. Okay, let's add our 3 lines for our gills. You know what else just popped into my head? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, let's have him looking this way. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to my thinner marker, and I highly suggest you do the same. And we're gonna give some detail to our detail, to our detail, to our detail. Let's add a nose right here. Let's add texture dots. That's right, all you have to do is tap your awesome little marker all around the shark. Hashtag Shark Week. Oh, it is, it's Shark Week? Everybody share the video right now. Hashtag Shark Week. All right, here we go. Now let's go ahead and just make the underbelly a different color. Hashtag Shark Week. There we go. And if you notice, I didn't think about it. You shouldn't think when you're drawing cartoons, just have fun. That's the whole point. Okay. Now I did promise you sharks with laser beams attached to their head. So is that what you want? Huh? Is that what you want? Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm yelling at you so aggressively. Let's give you laser beams. And you're probably like, Mr. Gray, the way you're saying that makes me feel like you're up to something. Darn tootin', as they used to say back in the day. Do you guys remember how we've drawn all the lasers tonight? I'm gonna show you how to draw one of these lasers, and then I'm gonna go ahead and not spoil the surprise. So I'm gonna draw a little curved line, and remember, these lines aren't connecting. Then I'm gonna add a thinner one in here, similar. We're basically drawing what's on my head. Super sophisticated technology. One of my really good friends is Elon Musk, and he actually made this for me. So shout out to Elon Musk and everything you're doing, buddy. Super proud of you. Okay. Do you see when you're drawing cartoons how much fun you can have? Remember, when you're drawing a cartoon, try to push yourself as far as you can in terms of silliness. Like right now, what the heck am I doing? I could just draw one laser, but you know, that's no fun. Let's draw more than one. So I'm drawing about 1 billion. You know what, maybe, how much room we got up top? We're good? All right, maybe not add one more though. No, how about we do one out here? Laser beams on their heads. The shark is looking my way. All right, so now I'm gonna switch back to my thinner marker, and I'm gonna start adding some detail. First thing I'm gonna do, add some little circles. These are gonna be like our on buttons. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and write laser on it, just in case you are uncertain what these are. These are in fact lasers on a shark's head. Who put them there? Elon Musk. He's like, okay, we need to sue Mr. Gray. Why is he going online? Also, here's another little trick that I guess I don't think about until I do it, but it's something you should think about. Do you notice how I didn't add the L? You don't want to force the letters to fit in there. Try to write it as it would actually be. The L would be cut off. So just start it at the A, and that builds to the realism with our cartoon. Even though it's a cartoon. I'm gonna add the inside of all these. You could even add some wires. They don't have to mean anything. They don't even have to go anywhere. All that matters is that you love it. Maybe those are connected. You know what we haven't done with any of our sharks? Let's just add just some starbursts as if they're lit up. How much time we got? Okay. We're still good. And maybe add some of these up here. That one's strapped to his head. And then, if you want, you can add some motion lines. I didn't even hit the board there. And then I'm actually gonna have him swimming fast. And then let's go ahead and draw some bubbles. Draw some bubbles around here. All right. And lastly, don't forget to sign your masterpiece. And that is how you draw a shark with laser beams attached to his head, like this one. Let me go back in the dark so you can see my laser beam. Do I look creepy? Na 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 na. That's my shark laser beam. I hope you guys are having fun. See, I said it. That's like 100 times. I hope you guys truly are having fun, and I hope you've been drawing along with me. If you've been drawing along with me, you know what to do. Message me on Facebook. Send me your drawing, and I will post it with everybody else's on QuickDraw McDrew.com. There is a tab called Fan Art, and it is super cool. You can see everybody's drawings from the previous streams. I'm missing a laser label. You know what? I am. Let's go back in there and add laser. See, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I would do with my life. But you know what else we forgot? His best friend, Larry. You see Larry? Larry's a goldfish. Not like a real goldfish, like the goldfish you eat. Well, I guess you do eat. No, you don't eat goldfish. Come on over. We're sauteing some goldfish. Get real fancy. All right, anyways, I'm rambling. We got about, what, 5 minutes of the Mr. Gray Live show? What do you guys think? Should we bring out the whimsical wheel of whimsy? Or do you want to see Mr. Gray draw a shark at lightning speed? Lightning speed? Alright, let's see how fast Mr. Gray can draw a shark with a laser beam. I'm not going to teach you guys on this one. This is a random freebie. We call it a random freebie. I got nothing. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to do this in less than a minute. They don't call me QuickDraw McDrew for nothing. I forgot my own name. Alright, here we go. Ready? Whew. Man. Stretch my quads. Okay. Are we ready? Bring me in. Bring me in, coach. Oh, and I'm getting timed. Whew. Alright. Are we here? I need to know we're here. Oh, we're here. Did you see my hand? Alright, here we guys. Here we go. Alright, so it may not be the best. 3. I'm gonna draw in 1. 3. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I chose to get creative on this one. Entirely my fault. Switch to my thinner marker for detail. Done! 55 seconds. That is my speed drawing. 55 seconds. A shark eating a laser beam. Whew. If I knew I had those extra 5 seconds, I would have taken my time. What do you guys think? That's my shark with a laser beam. Not attached to a head. He ate it because there was no time to attach it to his head. So we just made him eat it. That's him. He's silly. We did it. Okay, I think it's time for the whimsical wheel of... Tony's fight team is watching. Shout out to Tony. You missed our lightning speed shark. This silly shark, was drawn in 55 seconds. Had I known I had the extra 5 seconds, I would have added a real signature. I don't know what this signature is. I dedicate this last drawing to Tony. Stay strong, little buddy. This silly shark is for you. But let me sign it properly. That's a lot better. All right, it is time. It is time for the Whimsical Wheel of Whimsy. This is the part of the show where we end the show with your guys' theme. So let's find out. I love when I drag it out. I'm getting the looks like, Mr. Gray, stop dragging it out. Just get to it. All right, here's the whimsical wheel whimsy. What? Oopsie doopsie. Okay, here's the whimsical wheel whimsy. It is that time of the show. That's right. Let's find out what you guys want me to draw next Wednesday at 7 o'clock right here on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. Producer Rosie, let me see the card. Let's find out. If you guys are wondering what this is, every single show, we are here at 7 o'clock. And you guys, tell me what you'd like me to draw. We're going to put it right here. This is going to happen right now. And we're going to spin it, and fate is going to decide. So, first one up is producer's choice. I have this weird feeling that the producer wrote that. I don't know what about it makes me think that. All right, how about Easter, frogs, and farm? You guys love making me do this. Friends, helping, deliver eggs? That seems a little weird. And just side note, I am not a English major, and my writing is terrible, so please don't hurt my feelings. All right, raccoons in the modern workplace. That is a pretty good one, I must say. Or clowns. I really hope that one doesn't get picked because then I'll have nightmares every night. Angry. Now, is this dessert or deserts? Oh, Mr. Gray doesn't know the difference between dessert or desert. Ooh, dapper dragons. I hope you guys have had a blast. I just had to get one more in there. Creepy deep sea creatures. Creepy deep sea creatures. Hamsters doing human jobs. Hamsters doing human jobs. Shout out to Shark Week. Don't forget to share this video and put hashtag Shark Week. Make all your friends confused. Chipmunk chickens. Chimp. Wait, chimp?
Chimp.
Oh, not chimp. Where am I? Oh, am I even centered on here? What happened? Okay, chipmunk creatures. Chickmunk. Chickmunk kitchens. Bears wearing dresses. Veggie superheroes. I like it. Oh, I get it now, guys. I was trying to figure out why we're not centered here. I moved the camera to fit in my laser beam today. So, I apologize if the whimsical wheel whimsy is not centered today. I had to make room for my laser beam, which it was made by Elon Musk. So, narwhal nuptials? What if I go left? Does that help? Back?
No, stop.
I'm always getting yelled at. I'm just trying to make it better, guys. What is a narwhal nuptial? Are they getting married? Mm-hmm. Oh. And a super hard word, marionette puppets. Is that the... Okay. Here we go. Let's find out what we're drawing next week on the Mr. Gray Live Show. What is it going to be? You're going to find out right now. Let me unbutton my back pocket. I'm going to put this card back here. Where is that pocket? All right. In 3, 2, 1. The moment you've all been waiting for. Your whole life has come up to this moment. Next week on the Mr. Gray Live Show, we're going to draw 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Join me next week while we draw... Well, what does that say? Oh, wait. Bears wearing dresses. That's right. Join me next week. I just had to get fancy on you guys. Join me next week as we draw bears wearing dresses right here on the Mr. Gray Live Show. And if you're wondering when does it happen, did I tell you? 7 o'clock every Wednesday. I am live on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube all at the same time. So whatever your favorite platform is, tune into the show. I may not see all the comments, but I promise you producer Rosie sees them all. She has like 7 eyes. She sees them all. So I hope you guys had fun. Don't forget to message me on Facebook. Don't forget to jump over to Amazon and get some super awesome coloring books. Don't forget to go to my website, get stickers. And bottom line, don't forget to have a beautiful rest of your night. And remember, you're beautiful, life is beautiful, and we are all artists. So stay positive out there and have fun and be silly and all those great things. So, as always, stay positive, stay creative, and above all, guys, stay silly.